Hello everyone, I'm Frances and I work for Somerset Libraries. I have another tongue twister for you today. Today I'm going to tell you about the letter C. The letter C is like something round with a piece missing. Can you make a C shape? This leaf has a C shape. Can you see it's round with a bit missing? It's a leaf from one of my plants, and I know who's done that. This is Cuthbert Caterpillar, and he's crawled all the way from Willerton. Cuthbert is always hungry. He thinks my plant is a cabbage. Cuthbert, what shall I do with you? Cuthbert's name starts with a big C. C for Cuthbert. Some other names that start with a big C are Claire, Chloe, Chris, Kathy, Carrie, Candy, Colin, Connie, Connor, Carl and Craig. They all start with a big C. I'm sure there's someone you know whose name starts with a big C. Or you might have heard the names of these places: Cardiff, Carhampton, Cambridge, Canada. They're all important and they all start with a big C. You write a little c for ordinary things. So it's a little c for caterpillar. But a big C and a little c are just the same shape and they both say C. C for caterpillar. Can you say a C? A C sound starts right back in your mouth and you have to keep it at the top of your mouth and then suddenly let it out like a cat jumping out of a cage. Can you say cat and cage? Cat, cage. I have some ordinary things in my carrier bag. Let's see what I've got today. My bag. Right. Today I've got a cottage. Cottage. And candle. Candle. And a little cup. Cup. And a card. Card. And a carrot. Somebody's been eating my carrot. Who's that? Cuthbert, what shall we do with you? C likes to be friends with other letters. C likes to be friends with R. And when C and R get together, they say cr. And they like to crash about. Or they like to crunch like a carrot. Or they like to rattle like a crisp packet. And C is friends with L as well. And they like to clip-clop, 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 clip-clop like a horse's hooves. Or they like to clap, clap. And they like to clash and clang like noisy bells or like a clock. It's a clock, and it's also clough for cleaner, clough for cloth, clough for cleaning, clough for clips. These are coloured clips. I wonder if you're having a sunny day today or a cloudy one. I thought you might like to make some clouds today because it's clough for clouds. So I've put some clouds on a cane. They're made from cotton wool. You might like to stick some cotton wool onto a piece of paper or onto a piece of card, and then you could perhaps draw a naughty caterpillar. You could do a picture of Cuthbert with the clouds. You could perhaps show him being naughty and eating cabbages or carrots. Well, today I'm going to tell you about Carrie Cat, because while we've been talking, Cuthbert Caterpillar has been watching Carrie Cat make a currant cake. So this is Carrie Cat, and she's very good. She's very good at cleaning, and she's very good at cooking. But she's very strict, especially with caterpillars. Today, she nearly had a catastrophe. Cuthbert Caterpillar crawled up onto the table and he tried to eat some cake. Carrie Cat was very cross. Cuthbert went and hid in the garden. He crawled into the old watering can. Underneath a flowery camellia. And Carrie Cat didn't see where he'd gone. "Just you wait until I catch you," she said. She cut herself some curranty cake and went to sit on a comfy chair in the garden with a cup of coffee. The curranty cake was quite crumbly, and a few little pieces slipped out of her curly claws, and they landed on the crunchy gravel. Some even landed on a cobweb. There were only a few clouds in the sky, and Carrie Cat soon dozed off in the summer sunshine. Do you know what happened? Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar crawled out of the watering can, and he crawled along until he found the curranty cake crumbs. The breeze blew softly, and some of the crumbs on the cobweb fell off. They tasted a bit cotton woolly, but Cuthbert didn't mind. Cuthbert crunched them up happily, and then he slipped off to have a little sleep under the cool leaves of the camellia. Well, just fancy that. Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. That's quite difficult to say. I wonder if you can say it. Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. Can you say it in a big voice? Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. And a little voice. Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. Perhaps you can say it in a very pleased voice, as if you're Cuthbert. Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. Or a very cross voice, as if you're Carrie Cat. Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. How about an old gardener's voice? Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. Or a chatty neighbour's voice. Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. I'm sure you can think of lots of different voices to say it in. You could also try saying it very slowly or very fast. How fast can you say it without making a mistake? Crafty Cuthbert Caterpillar caught some crumbs of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. Keep practicing. Just to remind you before I go, you have to write a big C at the beginning of a sentence and for important things like a person's name. And you write a little c for ordinary words. Can you make up something that's tricky to say with lots of k sounds in it? Please put a post on Facebook or email them to us at minlib@somerset.gov.uk. Oh, what's that? Oh, crumbs! Can you hear the bell ringing? What time is it? I must look at my clock. Goodness, I shall have to go and do my cleaning. I can't sit here all day. Well, goodness. Oh dear. Right. Do you know, it's funny. I keep finding cobwebs in all sorts of strange places. Dear, I don't know. Well, I must put my cap on. Oh, that's funny. I can feel something. What is it? Oh, it's all right. It's only Sydney Spider. Oh dear, I better put my cap on. It's all right, he lives there. There we go. Right. Well, when I've finished my cleaning, I might have a crisp carrot and then I might have a piece of Carrie Cat's curranty cake. So it's goodbye for now from Somerset Libraries. I must creep off now. Thank you for joining in. Don't have too cloudy a day. Keep practicing and have fun with Cuthbert Caterpillar. Goodbye from Cuthbert and Carrie Cat. Goodbye from Carrie. Keep a lookout for cut words and please keep following us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and mention us to friends and family. Goodbye.